What's going on? Just when you thought celebrities couldn't get any stupider and more dumb and more brainwashed and completely out of touch with reality, Kathy Griffin once again blows my mind and does the impossible. She takes it to a new level of stupidity and complete ignorance, and she posts a video on Twitter, I don't know what other platforms, of her holding a bloody beheaded head of Donald Trump. How stupid and ignorant can you be? Of course, the first off is the obvious double standard of, everybody can just hate Trump and behead him. But Kathy Griffin, what were you doing when Obama went into Libya, Somalia, Yemen, and caused the refugee crisis? Where were you? Where was your outcry with kids being bombed? Obama bombed 90% civilians. You could Google it. 90% civilians were killed with his drone strikes. Where were you? Where were you when Obama was drone striking kids and starting the refugee crisis? All the stupid celebrities, oh, no borders, no security, just peace and love. Meanwhile, you're supporting presidents who created the refugee crisis. You're supporting a media system that created the refugee crisis and continues to destabilize the entire world. And that's all you guys have to say. No borders, no peace. I hate Donald Trump. Look at his head. You idiots. When are you going to realize? And look at the electoral map. It wasn't just middle America that voted for him. It was virtually the entire country. It's just everyone's quiet because they're afraid of idiots like you who run the entire world. They run the media, they run the television, they run the radio. And people are sick and tired of it. You can't just hold up a bloody image of Trump. That's disgusting. First of all, that's our president of the United States. And second of all, it's not like we had a bunch of great politicians. This is the part that people don't get. I will say for the 10,000th time, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. And if you did, who cares? Who cares who you voted for? But people are acting like they have no sense of real reality. They're like, every president ever was perfect and great and like life was so good for everybody in the world. And then big bad president Disney evil villain Trump came through and ruined the whole world. That's not what happened. That's what happened to you and your little fake brainwashed stupid reality that literally doesn't exist. You live in a fake world around by bodyguards and private walls. Meanwhile, the rest of the world knows what's actually going on. The Philippines is like, fuck Barack Obama. ISIS is taking over the Philippines now. There's attacks all over England and France, and they're beheading people, and you don't care about their beheading. You're like, let me behead the president who maybe will fix it, maybe will be same old. I can't predict what Trump's gonna do. And selling arms to Saudi Arabia, I can't really co-sign a lot of the things he's doing. The war on drugs here, I don't agree with. But how stupid could you be? It's not like they're like, oh, I see. You don't know what happened in Libya. You don't know what happened in Somalia. You don't know what's happening in Syria. You don't know what happened in Yemen. You don't know what happened in Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan, because those are the 7 countries that Barack Obama dropped bombs on in 2016. Google it. Over 26,000 bombs dropped. 90% of drone strikes killed civilians, innocent civilians. You have radical religion running rampant all over the world. People killing each other based on religious preferences. And you don't care. All you do is just hold up oh my God, Donald Trump's a big bad monster. That's how stupid you are. How stupid could you be? People are dying left and right, and you could care less about people in the Middle East, people in America, people losing their jobs, because that's how brainwashed you are, Kathy Griffin, you idiot. And how rude could you be to hold up a beheaded head of somebody? Oh my God, look, it's bleed. Could you imagine if they did that with Obama or George Bush or Bill Clinton? Anybody. It's the president of the United States. You can't just hold up a beheaded bloody image. I would love to sit down and talk politics with Kathy Griffin. It's like, hey Kathy, what do you think about the kids in Libya and the kids in Somalia and the kids in Yemen? What do you think about what's been going on in the world and the cracks? She'd be like, well, Trump's a big bad monster because that's what the Washington Post told me. So he's a big bad dummy, and as soon as we get him out, the world will be healed. No, it won't, Kathy Griffin. You're a complete idiot. You should be absolutely embarrassed, ashamed of yourself for bringing violence and your stupid celebrity BS that everybody's sick of. There's a report that said 98% of Trump voters would vote for him again, and guess what? The list of people that would vote for him are growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's because the other side has no accountability. They have no honesty. It's not like they lost the election and said, hey, you know what? We're going to get better. We're going to get more honest. They didn't do that. They